We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we're back for episode 3 of the Nickel Hunt and Fill series. I got my albums here out in front of me. Doing pretty well on them. Book number 1, which is our 1938 through 1961. We currently have 25 of 66 spots filled, so we're making good progress with this one. And book number 2, which is our 1962 through 1995, we have 37 of 66 spots filled, so we're making good progress in this one as well. And book number 3, which is our 1996P through current. We currently have 41 of 63 spots filled in this one. So getting close to filling this one up, which overall gives us 103 out of 195 spots filled. Got another box sitting here in front of me I've had kicking around the house here for a few weeks. I was just watching ECC's live stream, and this is the box that they picked. So we're going with this one, and we're going to see what we have. It's been a few weeks since I got some silver, probably 3 or 4 boxes, 5 boxes since I've seen a buffalo, so hoping to find both. Excited to get into them. I will see you back here on the first find. Roll number 2, and I guess ask, and you shall receive. There it is, right there. Got us a buffalo. And it has been a while. And that is a I believe it's a 1927. And I do not see a mint mark, so it's a filly. Let's just verify that. Yes, it is. 1927 filly. That's awesome. I will definitely take that. Happy to have it. Same roll. First 40s nickel. We have a 1941. Out of filly also. Roll 5, and we have our first 50s nickel. We have a 1953. Out of Denver. Same roll as that last 50s nickel. And we've got us a 1939. I'm judging by the condition we will probably not have a mint mark, but I hope we do. And it is not. It is a filly. We will check it for the DDR. And I am not seeing it, but happy to have a 39. We'll take it. See you on the next one. Roll number 7. And I did receive buffalo number 2. Look at that. That one might be tough to get a date. And we do not have a mint mark. Let's see if we can get a date this way. We can. That's going to be a... got to be a 1916. 1916. Out of filly. Give me a minute. Let me check this out a little bit closer, and I will cut back in. Alright, yeah, it is a 1916 filly. I did check. There is a couple varieties for this, but it does not fit either of those varieties. But 2 buffaloes in the box. I will take that for sure. Roll number 8. And this is crazy. Never had this happen before. We got another one in the next roll. Buffalo number 3 of the hunt. This one looks like it's going to be dateless. No mint mark. Let me check this out under the scope. Alright, this one is definitely a no dater. I'm going to hang on, and we will nick a date this at the end. See what we have. Go ahead and continue with the hunt. Roll 10, and we have our second 50s nickel of the hunt. And we have a 1956 out of Denver. Is that Denver? Yeah, it is Denver. Looked like an S for a second. All right, see you in the next one. Same roll, and right at the end of the roll, we have another 1950s. We have another 1956 out of Philly. Roll 12, and we have 50s nickel, number 4. This one will be a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 13, and we have a 1949, which will be 40s nickel, number 3. 49S would be a semi-key date. And we're going to have a 49 out of Denver, but I will take it. Roll 14, and we have another one. 4 buffaloes in this box. I've never ever had more than 2, and we got a ton of rolls to go yet. Pull this out, see what we have. No mint mark again. And it does not look like we have a date. Check it under the scope. Yeah, we do. 1923. You can see it right there. There's your 2-3. So we'll have a 1923 out of Philly. Same roll as that buffalo, and we have another 1941. I believe this is the second of the hunt. And this one will be San Fran. We'll take it. Roll 15, and we have another 1941. It's an ugly one, but it is a 40s nickel, and this one will be out of Denver. Roll 19. And I think that's going to be a proof, and it's going to be an older proof. Look at that thing. Yes, it is. 1963. Nickel proof. That is awesome. Pretty good shape still, considering. I will definitely take that. That's the oldest proof I think I've found. Awesome. That and 4 buffaloes. This box has been great. We just need a little silver. Same roll. And look at that. 1941. That thing's a stunner. Nice shape. Got a little bit of green on the Liberty there. And that is a beautiful 41D. Oop, it was. I lost it. There it is. Beautiful 41D. That may upgrade. Awesome. Roll 21. This is getting ridiculous. Right here. That is buffalo number 5 of this box. Somebody had to get rid of a roll of these, or a partial roll of these anyway. This one does have a mint mark, it looks like. And I think we can get a date. Let's see what we have here. We have a 1928. S. And I do not believe, no, that does not look to be anything special, but that is pretty awesome. 5 in a box. That is ridiculous. Man, that's awesome. I can't believe that. That's 5 of them now with that proof. Man, that's awesome. I can't wait to get into the rest of these. Roll 24, and we have 50s nickel number 5, and it is a nice 59. Been a lot of nice nickels in this box, and it is out of Denver. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Roll 27. This is unbelievable. Right here, we got another buffalo. Number 6 of this box. I will check under the scope. I don't think we're getting a date on this one. I got one other one to nick a date still. And not seeing a mint mark. And I am not making out any sort of date. Alright, we'll nick a date this one as well at the end. But that is unbelievable. We're going to have to start double stacking them up here. 6 buffaloes in the box. Roll 31. And we have us our 6th 50s nickel. We have a 1957 out of Denver. And this one here looks a little older. Nope, that is 81. And one more back here. Yep, that is an older one. That is a 1941. And that one is also out of Philly. So we will see you on the next find. Roll 35. This is ridiculous. We got another one. Buffalo number 7. She's not in great shape. Probably not going to get a date. And we do have a mint mark, it looks like. We do have a D-mint mark. And I'm thinking that's a 27 maybe? I'm thinking it's a 27. That kind of looks like a 2. And there's your 7 right there. I believe that's what that is. I think it's a 1927. I'll look at that a little bit more. We may come back to it. Decide if I want to nick-a-date that one or if I'm going to run with it. It's in rough shape anyway, so I don't know that the nick-a-date's going to hurt anything. So, all right, Buffalo number 7. I just said in the beginning, it's been a while since I've even had one. And we have a whole herd of them, which is absolutely awesome. And we still have 15 rolls to go. See you on the next find. Roll 38, and we have 50s nickel, number 7. We have a 1952 out of Philly. Roll 42, and we have 50s nickel, number 8 of the hunt. And it is a 1954 out of Denver. Roll 43, and we have 40s nickel, number 8. And it is a 1948. S is the semi-key. And it will be a Denver, but we will happily take it. Roll 44. We have our first foreign of the night. And we have a 1987 Canada. Roll 46. 50s nickel, number 9. We have a 1956. Not in too bad a shape. And that will be out of Denver. Roll 48. We have 40s nickel number 9. And this is the 6th 1941 of the hunt. And it is also out of Philly. Roll 49. 50s nickel, I believe it is number 10. And we have a 57. And that is out of Denver. And where else did I see? This one here looked a little bit older. Nope, 64. We'll see you on the next find. Roll 50. One last 40s nickel. I believe is also number 10. 1949. S will be a semi-key. And we have a Philly, but we will take that. It has been a great hunt. All right. 50 rolls hunted. I did not want this box to end. We didn't get silver, but I still loved it. It was a great hunt. Amazing. First for me in this box. Did pick up 159 right at the very end of roll 50. So that will make number 12, I believe. So I believe we got 10 in the 40s, 12 in the 50s. We got a lot of possible upgraders or additions up here across the top. We got that proof. 7 buffaloes in that box. That is unbelievable. And we got a Canadian. All right, I'm going to go ahead, get these 2 buffaloes nick-a-dated. I'll bring you back in for a date on those. And we'll get the albums out, and we'll see what we have for additions. All right, quickly before we get into the albums, I did nick-a-date 3 of these. This is the one that I thought was a 27. Which it ended up being a 1927. We'll look at these under the scope. It'll be a little bit easier. It is confirmed. Oh, this is a different one. I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong one first. So this one is actually a 1914. So you can't beat 100 and what is that, 108-year-old nickel in the box. That's pretty awesome. And there was no mint mark on this one. So we had that 1914. This one here is the one I thought was the 27, which it is. I was looking at it again at the end of the box, and I thought, maybe it's a 17, but definitely a 27. So a 1927. And that one is a 1927D. And the third one that I nickel-dated ended up being a 1915. Also, no mint mark. 15S would have been a semi-key, but I'm happy with a 15. So we got 108, 107-year-old nickel in the box. We'll take that. 7 buffaloes total. So that was awesome. All right, we'll get these moved back up top with their friends. And we'll go ahead, get our albums out, and we'll see what we can add. I'm sure there's got to be a few. Be back with the first album. All right, book 1 is in front of us, and it is our 1938 through 1961D, and we made some progress in this one. So we have a 1939 we're adding. We have a 41D, we have a 41S, and then over here we have a 48D. Here we have a 49D, and then on this side we have us a 1956D, which is here. We're going to upgrade this 59D, and we're going to add a pretty nice 1960. So that puts us at 32 of 66 spots filled on this first album, and that's awesome. Let me get these plugged in, and we'll get into book 2. All right, book 2, 1962 through 95D. We are going to have a 64D that gets upgraded. We will have a 1967 that's an addition. We will have a 1978 that's an addition. We will have a 1980. We'll have a 1980D. We'll have an 82 that's an addition. And then over here we have a 1991 that is going to be an upgrade. And we have a 1994 here that's going to be an upgrade. So we're going to upgrade a few, and then we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to this book, which is awesome. And that puts book 2 at 42 out of 66 spots full. Let me go ahead, get these plugged in. We will get on to book 3. All right, back with book 3, which is our 1996P through 2024. We'll be waiting on a few of those for a few years. And we're going to have one addition, and it's going to be a 1996D, and that is it. Did not find a lot of nice newer nickels that we didn't already have, so I'll be keeping my eye out for more of those on the next one. But that puts us at 42 spots filled in this album, 42 in album number 2, and 32 in album number 1, which puts us at 116 out of 195 spots. So we're making great progress. In just 3 hunts, we're getting close already. We're going to be down shortly here to some key and semi-key dates. So we're going to keep at it, see how soon we can get those filled. So I appreciate everybody coming along. It was an awesome hunt. Great progress in the books. 7 buffalo nickels. When does that ever happen in a box? We did get one 09D, one Canadian, and a 1963 proof. So it was great. Please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt.